This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, folks, to Pasadena, California in the iconic Rose Bowl, one of the most majestic venues in all of sports. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Washington Huskies, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And now the running back's got it again. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Big moment early in this championship game. 3rd down coming up. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Now test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Caught in the flat by the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The freshman off the mark behind his receiver that time.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. They open the conference championship game with a pass. First play taken, a deep shot. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates takes the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Defense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. What a catch!
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to chuck it again. Makes a quick catch. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Pass caught, 2nd down. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Solid gain on the running play, 3rd down now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
What heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the 1st down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Great cut. They whiff on him. Touchdown, Tigers. Way too much speed on that play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Going after, knocked right through. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Washington offense heads back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Takes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this 1st down. And hey, this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and of course the last couple years with Michael Penix.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught by the receiver. Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
1st down here for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And that pump will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. He's at the 50. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Clemson.
Oh, man, it's plays like this that make the defensive coordinator want to throw his headset. More control. I mean, he gets carved up on the ground, but the quarterback is definitely frustrated. What a great job of the quarterback seeing the opportunity to not just pick up a big gain here, but take it in for 6 himself.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. Catch made on the right side. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. The Huskies will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the ball is away from his own end zone. Choosing to return the punt. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. What a moment. Their fans are never going to forget that. Conference title on the line, takes it all the way to the house.
Well, I just love to see returnmen get a chance to make a play and make a difference in the outcome of a game, let alone a conference championship on the line. He got some great blocks, but truly at the end of the day, it was his instincts and natural playmaking ability that took it into the end zone.
The squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Second down after that previous play. Looking for a receiver. He bought some time, now lets it go. It's an out route, the catch made. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Well, the huge hit there, you half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. He's running out of time here. Catch made by the tight end. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. And he'll be brought down.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. 3rd and goal, try to make it on the ground. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the 1st half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation. And now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, but you roll the dice, try to take a chance, and try to come up with a touchdown.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And he's got it, no problem. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Contact as he threw it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
Extra point is good, and they're in front now, 28-3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Clemson. The defense produces 6 points.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start with...
Oh my gosh.
Man, Solo, but don't do that. You see his motherfucking team? His motherfucking running backs is 90, 99 speed.
Five.
He must have 100 speed players.
He got like 4 of them. No, most of his corners 90, like 95 and above. Yeah, that shit crazy. Yo, he got a defensive end that's 95 speed, bro.
Final 3 minutes of the half. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Then he just throwing the pitch up.
Starts with a quick pass to the left from the RPO.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make...
Yeah, I'll be throwing that motherfucker too.
Just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Gets made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the Huskies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball.
I didn't mean that.
Catch made on the left side. He's brought down, but a solid gain. Moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
The defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
QB keeper all the way. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Third down after that running play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Bringing pressure.
Fuck.
He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still's got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Design quarterback run. He breaks free. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tigers.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Huskies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Handoff here from the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
3rd down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. There's a toss play to the right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
You make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minter's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Trying an onside to start the 3rd with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Makes the catch for the defense. Breaks in the ball, and it's a short game.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Now they'll run it on the toss. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Play.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be 1st down from there.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Well, you're inside the red zone, which means you can't come away with anything less than 3 points. But you know this offense is thinking about a touchdown. They're trying to get to that end zone. They go with the toss play. The big boys up front being mobile, moving around, and the running back trying to get behind him to find yards. That's exactly what he did there.
The Tigers hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. They go with a direct snap. Touchdown, Clemson. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense extending the lead and, in my opinion, putting this game away.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Dumps it down to the back.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The completion makes it 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
The receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down.
Well, the receiver made a tackle, but there's just too many defenders flying to the football. Great stop by this defense to make sure he did not reach the 1st down marker.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Takes the toss, testing the right side here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So
diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's...
Touchdown, Tigers! They count the drive with 6 points. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be...
You seen that shit? That shit says Heisman caliber ability to break tackles and running at 75% speed.
And the point after is good. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Breaks an open space. That's a strong stiff arm. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. Leaning on the run game here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called is worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! He's in the clear.
honest, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it from the gun.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on 1st down.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. It's a shotgun run call. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. It's always a special here.